Hey filthy animals, Mr. Dirty back with another episode of Bullshit here on the GTM Show channel. Today we're going to be checking out some microwavable udon from a company called Myojo, it looks like. And this is going to be their hot and spicy flavor. So there's the package you're looking for if you're looking for this in stores. I'll show you, yep. It's like one of those bowls in a sleeve going on right there. Yeah, that's the front of the package, and you can see on the front we do have like a... It says Japanese noodles with soup. So the soup that they're talking about is a dehydrated seasoning packet that's inside. You know, it's not really shit until you add water to it. There's also going to be found a dehydrated vegetable packet inside of here. It looks like it might contain maybe some seaweed and some other stuff going on there. So yeah, I actually scooped this up at a local 7-Eleven. See on, what do we got here? The side panel right here, we've got nutrition facts. You can pause the screen, check that out if you want to. List of ingredients right there. Alright. Other side panel, we just got some product graphics going on. Back we got a description of the noodles themselves. Our cooking instructions that are telling us these are the recommended cooking instructions. Going to be microwavable there. Take all that in. Although there's no other instructions offered. Just that right there, the microwave ones. Let's slide it out of the sleeve, take it out of this plastic. There you go. It's like something you get from like a Caribbean store, maybe filled with beans and rice or something like that. Check that out, yep. So we got like a see-through lid going on. You can see our seasoning packets inside there rattling around. Rattling around. That's about it really. Let's crack the plastic off. Alright, so it's not just the plastic wrap. We've got like a kind of matte finish, hazy look going on there. What appears to be, I don't know, a pretty decent lid on a wax-covered paper bowl. Inside, what you have is that seasoning packet I was talking about. Inside here is going to be our dried vegetables. And then right here, this brain-looking thing is our pre-cooked noodles. They're already soft and everything. You know, normally we see like the hard crunchy ones. But yeah, these guys hook it up with premium noodle. Now, inside this bowl you can faintly see that fill line that they were talking about where we're supposed to add the water to. Okay? So let's tear open these noodles and do most of this right here. Add the water when I get down to the kitchen area. So yeah. Alright, so there you go, yeah. Already pre-cooked noodles. Peel these guys out. Drop them down in the bowl, just like so. Now on our instructions here, they've got us ripping open both those packets and putting it in there before it goes in the microwave. The vegetables that they're going with here, I didn't read through the ingredients. You guys might pause the screen and read that yourself later on, who knows. But this looks like dried seaweed, dry scallions, parsnips, maybe collard greens, something like that. It just looks like a very dark, earthy, gritty looking vegetables there. And you can see our powder there is like a brick orange color. Alright, and step 2 has us putting room temperature water into there before it goes into the microwave, but somehow their room temperature water is coming out of a kettle. And then they got us microwaving uncovered for 3 minutes on high. So, who knows what this was all about. Alright, so I'm going to nuke this up and come back and we'll see what we got. Stick around. Alright guys, we're back. We've got our hot and spicy udon out of the microwave where it's been in there for 3 minutes. And once again, this is from a company called Myojo. Or maybe it's Myojo, not quite sure. It is being distributed from JFC International Inc. from Los Angeles, and this is a product of the United States, so I don't think this is some kind of import right here. Find this at 7-Eleven for Christ's sakes. Regardless, for obvious reasons, I can't lift it up and show it to the camera, or it'd be a big mess. So I'm going to drop you down and give you a close-up personal time with this. Let's go. Bam, that's what you get right out of the microwave. You see it's still steaming, and you can see the reflection of our light kit there. That's nice. Over there is what we're supposed to get. You know, it looks a little more reddish. You see the noodles are more prominent. Over here it looks like a black goo going on. So let's get in there and give it a little stir. See if we can get it to look a little bit more like that picture, or at least expose the noodles. You can see those flat bits that I think are seaweed. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, look at those thick noodles. Look at that. They're like jumbo size. Nice looking noodles, I'd say. These were pre-cooked. You know, they were at no point in time were these ever like dehydrated noodles. Not like crunchy ramen. Doesn't smell like ramen at all either. Don't think that. This smells like fresh udon. Like someone just come and set this down right in front of you at a restaurant, right out of a kitchen. That's what this smells like. It smells, you know, like an Asian restaurant right here. Nice. So let's go back up to FaceTime. I'm going to give this a taste test and see what we got. Alright, so there you go, and I'm sure some of you have already had this before. I haven't. I'm a little curious and interested for sure in how these noodles are going to come out. They look a little bit like the corkscrew pasta that you get with some Italian dishes. I think it's cavatelli, something like that. So let me get one of these on the hook real quick and give us a taste test. Alright, here we go. I got a bit with the green stuff, and it no longer looks like seaweed. That just looks like straight up house plant. Here we go, down the hatch. Alright, I've actually had a couple snaps at this because my first impression was not very good on this. So I went in for a second one to make sure I had it all worked out in my head because I was about to blame the noodle itself. I thought that like my initial flavor was that of like a real shitty dirt noodle, but it wasn't. It's the fact of the seaweed that's in here. It's given it like an ocean flavor, like a saltwater flavor in the broth, almost brine-like. And it's kind of masking up what is actually a pretty high quality, fantastic Japanese noodle. At first I thought 3 minutes. That's how long it usually takes to microwave the, dehydrated crunchy noodles, the ramen noodles. But this is a much thicker noodle definitely going on here. It's about 3-4 times the thickness of a ramen noodle. The broth itself, like I say, has like a very strong kind of like ocean, like seafood kind of flavor to it. And the pepper flavor is faint. For something calling itself hot and spicy, I've said this in the past about certain products. So they say hot and spicy, but it's not really hot and spicy. It's spicy. Hot never shows up to the party. Got a little tingle on my tongue, and that's about it. Like I say, I've gone in for multiple bites of this. If this was nongshim, I'd already be sweating off of just the first bite. There'd be like a huge pool of sweat on my head. My mouth would be on fire. Price point on this, I think we paid like close to $3. It was like $2.80, something like that for this bowl. I'm impressed with the noodle, but that's about the extent of the whole thing here. I probably would not see myself buying this again. I probably would not see myself finishing this because of the seafood flavor. And they didn't say anything about that here on the cover. I wish they would. Maybe it's in the Japanese print up here, the kanji characters, not quite sure. But yeah, the only thing this has really got going for it is the quality of the noodle itself and convenience. That's about it. 2 out of 5. So there you have it, the udon from Myojo, the hot and spicy flavor. Give it a try if you want to. I'm Mr. Dirty, this is GTM Show. Don't forget you can buy Knucklehead shirts and hoodies down in the description. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TheRealMrDirty. And as always, get out of here and go have a rotten day.